So hey, what's up guys, this is AK, and you are watching my YouTube channel AKM. So guys, welcome back to a brand new tips and tricks video of PUBG Mobile. If you want faster movement in PUBG Mobile, changing random sensitivity settings is not always the answer. One of the biggest factors is actually how you control your joystick. There is a simple joystick technique that can make your movement feel much faster, smoother, and more responsive, especially during close-range fights. Now, I want to make one thing clear. This trick does not literally double the game's movement speed. Instead, it helps you use the movement system more efficiently, so you can reach directions faster and change your movement with less wasted joystick movement. This becomes extremely useful when an enemy suddenly pushes you, when you need to dodge bullets, or when you are trying to create space while spraying. So in this video, I will show you exactly how to use this technique, why it works, and when you should use it during real fights. The first thing you need to understand is how far you are actually moving your joystick. A lot of players simply push the joystick in one direction and keep it there. That works for basic movement, but it can make your movement predictable. Instead, you want to learn controlled full movement. When you want to sprint toward a direction, push the joystick far enough to activate your sprint consistently, but do not keep dragging it randomly around the screen. Keep your thumb movement controlled and make small directional adjustments from that position. The important part is the transition between directions. For example, imagine an enemy is directly in front of you with an M416. Instead of running straight toward him, you can move forward, quickly shift your joystick slightly toward the left, then immediately transition toward the right. This creates a faster direction change without completely stopping your movement. The enemy has to adjust their aim while you are already changing direction. The practical takeaway is simple. Do not think of the joystick as just a button for running. Think of it as your movement control system. Smooth directional changes can make your character feel much more responsive. Now let's move to something that makes a huge difference: joystick placement and thumb control. Your joystick should be positioned somewhere that feels natural for your thumb and gives you enough space to move in every direction. If the joystick is too small or placed awkwardly, your thumb can easily move outside the control area during intense fights. This is where many players lose movement speed without realizing it. They try to make a quick direction change, their thumb reaches the edge of the joystick area, and their character briefly slows down or stops. Try keeping your thumb near the center of the joystick when you are preparing to change direction. Then use short, controlled movements to switch between forward, left, right, and backward movement. For example, if an enemy is pushing around a building, you can move forward while keeping your crosshair on the enemy. As you approach the corner, quickly shift your movement toward the side instead of making a huge circular joystick movement. That small change can make your movement smoother and help you keep your aim stable at the same time. You should especially use this technique when fighting inside houses, around vehicles, or near cover, because these situations require fast movement and quick direction changes. The next part can completely change how you approach close-range fights, and that is combining joystick movement with your aim. Fast movement is only useful when you can still control your crosshair. If you move your character quickly but your aim goes everywhere, you are not actually gaining an advantage. Try separating your responsibilities. Use your left thumb to control movement, while your right thumb or gyro controls the crosshair. During a close-range fight, do not constantly move in huge circles. Instead, use short left and right movements while tracking the enemy. For example, if an enemy is strafing from left to right, match their movement with your joystick while keeping your crosshair around their upper body. When they suddenly change direction, quickly change your joystick direction as well. This creates a combination of movement and tracking that is much harder for the enemy to deal with. You can practice this in the training ground. Pick a target, start moving left and right around it, and focus on keeping your crosshair on the target while changing directions. Start slowly, then increase your movement speed while maintaining accuracy. Another important point is knowing when not to use maximum movement. If you are holding a long-range angle or trying to control a precise spray, unnecessary movement can make your aim worse. Save aggressive joystick movement for situations where dodging and repositioning actually provide an advantage. So now, let's put everything together. Use controlled joystick movement, keep your thumb inside a comfortable control area, and combine quick directional changes with accurate tracking. When an enemy suddenly pushes you, do not panic and spin your joystick randomly. Move with purpose. Change direction when the enemy adjusts their aim, use cover when available, and keep your crosshair ready for the next movement. So guys, that was all for today's video. If you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more PUBG Mobile tips, aiming guides, movement tutorials, and practical gameplay advice that will help you improve faster. Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.